Hi. So I'm in Irvine this morning. Yikes. Monday morning, 9 a.m. And I just got um, my blood done and my ultrasound. And everybody's so excited for me because I guess my paperwork and my account, my profile or file says stat egg retrieval, so everybody's just like, oh, like excited for me and just really happy. So this morning has been fun so far. My ultrasound showed still the 3 follicles on my left side. The big one, the 14, is now 19, and then the other two are a 9 and a 7 still. So they said that they increased a little teeny bit, but probably um, not gonna do anything. But they're really, I mean, that 19 millimeter. I wish I like had enough courage to like take pictures or like a video of it, but it was like clear as day, very, very round, very sharp edges, and so I'm just so excited and nervous at the same time because I want this egg to be healthy. I want it to be the one, and oh, I'm just so excited. There's so much pressure on today, and I don't even know what to do other than just like thank God and just be grateful. Just be grateful. Um, I'm just gonna keep hydrating and just chill out, breathe, relax until they call me and tell me when to take my Tylenol, because I am going to have my retrieval today at some point. That's why they wanted me to come so early. So I'm just waiting for them to call me and let me know what time the retrieval is going to be and when to take my Tylenol. And so I'm just going to relax and chill. So yeah, this is going on. So, I didn't have much time between. They ended up. Oh, fuck. They ended up doing my egg retrieval right away at 10 o'clock. And so they called me at like 10:36 and was like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm only downstairs. And she's like, come back upstairs because we're going to do your retrieval at 10. And so I was like, well, do I take my Tylenol right now? And she's just like, yeah, take it right now. So I took the Tylenol at like 10:36, and I know it didn't have time to kick in. In fact, I should have taken it 2 hours ago when my mom told me, but I was like, I don't want to mess it up because, like, what if I don't end up having the retrieval? Like, I just didn't know, but I should have taken it. I don't know if it would have helped because my left ovary is under my uterus. I don't know what that means visually, but apparently it's a problem and it's been a problem. And so today, my doctor, did my retrieval rather than the other guy that I've spoken about. My doctor was there to do the retrieval, and he had to go take the needle through my uterus to get to the follicle, which hurt. Like, I don't even know. It hurt. I, it hurt. And I'm still hurting. And I'm bleeding this time, which they said is normal. Every other time I never bled, but because he had to go through my uterus, I think that was why. Tylenol didn't do shit. Um, the nurse had to come and like help me to try and calm down to stop moving because I was in pain. I had both of the like stress balls that they give you, that plus her trying to like kind of like relax me and like tell me not to move. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt. And they only went for the big mature follicle. He didn't go for the smaller ones, which I'm like, because they're small. I mean, it wasn't because of me like squirming around. It was just because I guess, and he looked and was like the other two are like 8 millimeters. So he didn't go for them. I don't remember that being the case the last time. But of course, the other time I had like maybe 11 to 12, which was the smaller follicle compared to the 17, 18. And so they just got those to be sure, I guess. Maybe I'm recollecting incorrectly, but he didn't go for those. So I just have the one. I heard them call out one egg. Um, and then he came to see me afterwards in recovery and was like, um, he wants to do another cycle, another egg retrieval cycle to hopefully get another one, and then possibly do a fresh and a frozen transfer at the same time to give me better chances. Which that's what he said before, and I thought he was playing. He's not playing. He's serious. In fact, the lady next to me, she went in for her egg retrieval and she got two eggs, and he mentioned the same thing to her because she opted for PGTA testing, and he's just like, we only got two. And he's like, I suggest that you don't do the PGTA testing because it's not gonna like increase your chances. And he's just like, I think that we should, freeze on day 3 rather than all that extra stuff, which is what he tells me. And he's just like, I think he told the lady next to me, I think that you should transfer both at the same time to increase your chance of pregnancy. And so everybody with like, I won't even say, I don't know if you only get retrieving 1 or 2 or 3 eggs means that you have DOR like me or what, but it seems like anybody who's just getting like 1 or 2 eggs, he's telling, don't do all that extra stuff. Freeze on day 3 and transfer 2 at the same time. But that's kind of like freaking me out. Like, I get the logic. I really, really do. But it's freaking me out because it's like, oh, and he told the other lady too, he's like, you're young. The chances, like, you don't need to do testing because that's the thing. Like, egg quality when you're younger is more probable, like a higher egg quality when you're younger than when you're older. When you're older and you get more eggs, then you want to test those because you don't want to waste your time transfer after transfer, and most of your eggs or your embryos were genetically abnormal because of your age. But if you have a better chance of higher egg quality because you're younger and you only get 1 or 2, it's just like, let's just gamble it. Like, don't do that. So it sounds like she was young too, at least under 40. She got 2 eggs. But I say all that to say that it's freaking me out because you want to transfer a frozen and a fresh embryo at the same time. What if both of those are healthy and they implant? Then I'm going to have twins. We're going to have twins. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly, because it'll be just my luck or blessing, whatever is supposed to happen. I don't know, but I just feel like I don't know if I can handle twins on my own. And I feel like I'm terrified of transferring 2 at the same time. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm hurting. I'm tired. I'm in pain. I said that already. I'm bleeding. And I need to get back home. need to figure out what I'm going to eat and get back on the road. So I'm going to go. I want to cry so bad. I cried in there. This one brought me to tears. This was probably just as painful as the PRP. It was just a quicker procedure. PRP was this painful and it lasted a while. It lasted a long time. And it was actually PRP was probably more painful than this because I was on Valium and something else. I was on 2 different pills and I could still feel the amount of pain as I did today. And I was on Valium and I don't remember what not Percocet. No, they wouldn't put those 2 together. I know I for sure was on Valium and I was on another pill and that was to help me and I still felt it. Today I was on 5 seconds of Tylenol, 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol, and that shit hurt, but it lasted a shorter amount of time. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get some food and I'm going to get on the road because I want to go home and I have to prepare for a drive from Arizona to San Diego tomorrow and I just need to go home. And I hate that I'm bleeding right now because I don't think I have any more pads. Anyways, I gotta go. So I'm back home, but what a shit show in getting home because my calendar popped up and it said that I had a virtual meeting at 4:00 with my second job, which I totally forgot about. And that's why we have calendars, right? So that they can remind us of stuff. And then so I go on my calendar to make sure that it's actually a me thing and not a her thing, because I also am integrated into her calendar. And sure enough, it's on her calendar and I manually put it in my calendar. So then I'm like, all right, so I have to be at this meeting because I put it in there. When I put it in there, it's a done deal. But then I'm not seeing the Zoom link or any information on that. So I'm like, well, maybe I don't have to be on there because I don't have a link. Child, no. I emailed her 10 minutes before. And mind you, I'm still on the road coming home. Like I have about an hour left on the road. And so I emailing her and driving. Don't do that. Don't be on your phone at all while driving, especially through the desert or on a major highway and there's highway patrol